A billionaire fakes paralysis to test his fiancée, and her betrayal will leave you stunned. This is the gripping story of Ethan, a young tycoon whose life takes a dramatic turn when he tests the heart of his fiancée, Lauren. Buckle up, because this tale of love, betrayal, and redemption will keep you hooked until the very end. Ethan, a dashing billionaire in his prime, was head over heels for Lauren, a woman who seemed to match his passion and dream. One starry night in their luxurious Manhattan penthouse, Ethan dropped to one knee, a dazzling diamond ring in hand, and asked, "Lauren, will you marry me?" Her ecstatic "yes" echoed through the room, and the city buzzed with news of their engagement. But Ethan's father, a seasoned businessman named Richard, wasn't convinced. "Son, are you sure she loves you, not your wealth?" he warned. Ethan laughed it off, certain Lauren's heart was his. Richard, however, wasn't one to let love blind his son. He urged Ethan to test Lauren's devotion. "True love shines in tough times," he said. Reluctantly, Ethan agreed. With the help of a trusted doctor, he staged a devastating accident, appearing paralyzed from the waist down, confined to a hospital bed with monitors beeping ominously. When Lauren rushed to his side, tears streaming down her face, she vowed to stand by him. But the doctor's grim prognosis that Ethan might never walk again shook her to the core. Back at her upscale apartment, Lauren confided in her mother, Cynthia, a woman known for her sharp tongue and sharper ambitions. "Mom, I love Ethan, but I'm too young to be a caretaker," Lauren cried. Cynthia's eyes gleamed with calculation. "You don't need to sacrifice your life, darling. Let Emily, your stepsister, the one we barely noticed, take care of him." Emily, treated more like a servant than family, was thrust into the role of Ethan's caregiver, while Lauren distanced herself, claiming she was too busy. Emily, quiet and selfless, poured her heart into caring for Ethan. She cooked his meals, wheeled him through his sprawling estate, and listened to his fears with a gentle smile, never once complaining. Meanwhile, Lauren's visits dwindled. She partied in the city's hottest clubs, her engagement ring gathering dust as she entertained new suitors. When Ethan called, begging her to care for him herself, Lauren brushed him off. "Emily's got this, babe. I've got a new job, you know?" Ethan's heart sank, but his resolve hardened. One evening, Ethan confronted Lauren at her family's lavish brownstone. "I want to move forward with our wedding," he declared from his wheelchair. Lauren's face paled. "Ethan, I can't," she stammered. "I'm not ready to spend my life with this." Her mother nodded in approval, but her father sighed, disappointed. Ethan left, his heart shattered but his eyes opened. Then came the twist. Ethan turned to Emily, the woman who'd shown him unwavering kindness. In a quiet moment at his estate, he pulled out a ring and asked, "Emily, will you marry me?" Stunned, Emily's eyes filled with tears as she whispered, "Yes." Their intimate wedding was a celebration of genuine love, attended by those who valued heart over wealth. Lauren and Cynthia, too caught up in their socialite schemes, didn't even show. On their honeymoon at a secluded Caribbean resort, Ethan stood up from his wheelchair, revealing the truth. He was never paralyzed. It was all a test, orchestrated by his father to uncover true love. Emily, overwhelmed with joy, embraced him. "You loved me when I had nothing to offer," Ethan said, "and that's why you're my forever." Word of Ethan's recovery spread like wildfire. Lauren, now living a hollow life of fleeting flings, heard the news from a friend and raced to Ethan's mansion, begging for forgiveness. "I was wrong, Ethan, I love you," she pleaded, but Ethan, standing tall beside Emily, shook his head. "You chose wealth over love, Lauren. Emily chose me." Defeated, Lauren returned home, where she and Cynthia faced the bitter truth. Their greed had cost them everything. Months later, Ethan and Emily welcomed the news of their first child, their love growing stronger each day. As they stood together in their sunlit home, Ethan knew he'd found his true partner. Lauren, meanwhile, was left to grapple with regret. A cautionary tale of what happens when love is measured by money. This story reminds us that true love isn't about what someone can offer in wealth or status. It's about who stands by you when the world falls apart. Choose love that's rooted in kindness and loyalty, because that's the kind that lasts a lifetime. Thanks for watching. If this story touched your heart, hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more tales that make you think twice about what really matters.